Do you want to come over and play in my room? Kick it. So I've been watching a lot of like vinyl rooms and people's music rooms and all that stuff, room tours, and I was like, hey, maybe I'll spin this little camera around and show you where I listen to my music, or rather where I do stuff while music is playing. This is the music portion of the room. It's in my basement. I've lived here for 6 years in this house now, and you'll see the other part of it is toys and junk. So we're just going to concentrate specifically on the music area. Nina Pup-Up is oh so excited. She's sleeping by the exercise equipment that every guy has in their basement or garage that you never use, because that's what exercise equipment is for. So we'll start here. Where the hell does music stuff start? Alright, so toys end around here. Music stuff. I got some autographs hanging up. These are magnetic, like 8x10 slips. You can just put it in. Jesus Jones, I met them at the peak of their career. I want to say like 92, 93, when Doubt came out, and they were at the Vic Theater in Chicago, hanging out after the show, and I got them guys to sign that. Ned's Atomic Dustbin. When I was in college, the only kind of larger show that I went to take pictures of and interview the band and all that stuff. That was 93. Just got this last week. Lita Ford. Bobby Rock is the drummer. He's from Nitro, Vinnie Vincent Invasion. Vinnie Vincent, of course, from Kiss, but now he's currently playing with Lita Ford. Lita Ford, of course, just has an awesome career. Also, in one of my recent videos, I showed you this up in the ceiling. My neck is killing me. The REO Speedwagon set list, signed by the current lineup of REO Speedwagon. Way back, I want to say 90 or 91. Could be an 89. Love Hate is one of the bands that never broke it big. I think Jizzy Pearl's currently singing for Quiet Riot. But they are an amazing band. With Blackout in the Red Room is an amazing debut record. It would fall in their heavy metal category, but any fan of rock, hard rock, heavy metal would love that record if you haven't checked it out. I saw them at a very small club, and it was a great show. Lizzie Borden has had a long career in heavy metal. Got him to sign that after seeing him at a show. More toys, more toys. So these are action figures, but music-related action figures. I guess Iron Maiden the Trooper. I guess we'll go with Steve Perry. This is one of the things that you order. I fortunately didn't get to meet Steve Perry, but he had all these records signed. It's his solo record, Traces. It's really cool. There's him signing it. Let's see. Another Iron Maiden figure. Can't see that great. There we go. Rancid figure. King Diamond figure. Misfits the Fiend figure. Anthrax figure, and another Iron Maiden figure. And I have seen Iron Maiden at concert, Anthrax at concert, Misfits at concert. So I have just junk everywhere. There's like a promo for original soundtrack, Flash Gordon by Queen. Another figure up there, Roger Daltrey. Since I work at a zoo, I figured it'd be nice to get the Simon and Garfunkel at the zoo thing there. Neon Trees, I saw them play. Got their autographs after the show. They're like more of like a pop rock band. So anyway, back to the door that my furnace is on the other side of. Try not to get so much glare there. So this is a handbill from Australia for Let There Be Rock from AC/DC. I saw that movie when it came out in the States, and I bought a shirt. I treated it like a concert. There were big speakers at the movie theater. Oh, it was awesome. But this is like the Australia version of the movie poster there. Rough Cut. Met the singer Paul Sortino in Las Vegas. He was doing one of those where a whole bunch of cool musicians perform like rock songs and stuff. Got him to sign that record. Robin McCauley, met him. This is the MSG record he sang on. Got him to sign that. And like I said, I used to collect movie soundtracks. I still have a huge collection of them, but I'm trying to get rid of ones I just don't really like. But this is not really musical, but more of a music soundtrack thing. Got that signed by Lonnie Anderson. Of course, everyone knows her from WKRP in Cincinnati. Spaceballs soundtrack also signed. Outsiders soundtrack also signed. Crossroads soundtrack signed by Ralph Macchio. The Goonies signed. Quest for Fire soundtrack signed. Up here I have an ad for a little movie called Spinal Tap. It is my second favorite comedy look at being in a band. There's a thing from the guys that did the Young Ones. It's called Bad News. That is my first favorite. It's actually, to me, funnier, if possible, than Spinal Tap. But I'm anxiously awaiting the Spinal Tap Part 2 thing. Watchmen soundtrack ad. Weird Al's movie UHF ad. The Waterboy soundtrack ad signed by Firuza Bulk. That's her there. Article about Andy Kaufman. Oh, so these are the guys that played Bad News. Other miscellaneous stuff. Girl from Battlestar Galactica. Linda Blair signed that. They Live action figures. These kind of, SOD. That's music related. Duran Duran Dartboard. I used to subscribe. I believe the Hit Parader magazine. Heavy metal, hard rock. We didn't like those pop stars, Duran Duran, so there's a dartboard there. And a Jaws figure, if that's not really music related. Val Kilmer autograph, not music related. The Struts, one of my favorite newer-ish bands. Funko Pop serial thing of Struts. Ozzy Osbourne figure. A Bo Derek autograph, met her years ago. Not music related. So these are my soundtracks. Let's pull back. This is my soundtrack shelf. It used to be completely full. I've been a good boy and have been purging and trying to sell soundtracks to get room. Look at all that. Look at all that room I have for future record purchases. Yikes, not too much room. So this is just A through, what do we have? G, the Graduate soundtrack there. And another row of soundtracks. And some sleeves, because I sold some and then kept some sleeves. Another row of soundtracks. And this is miscellaneous records that I need to look at. This is the Rush unboxing. I have two of them. I'm going to pick the best versions of everything and make myself one good one. A lot of complaints with warped albums and stuff. This is a folder I made. It's kind of cool. It's advertisement of new albums, quote-unquote new albums. So I get old magazines and I clip it's a good one for AC/DC. I clip old articles, or old ads rather, about new records that are coming out. A lot of these are from the 80s, as you can tell. David Lee Roth, Vinnie Vincent Invasion, Wasp, more Wasp. So yeah, it's kind of cool how that. These are records that I need to play before I put them into the main music area. Squire. So ones that I've been purchasing and now I just have to listen eventually. All kinds of music there. Alright, keep all my 45s inside these things. Little 45 cases. Got plenty of room because I did purge some 45s not too long ago. Did a video about that. And have all 45 cases. Donnie Marie. Winnie Pooh. Superhero. All kinds of cases. Alright. On the side of that soundtrack thing, that soundtrack. Signed record Julie Brown. The Evil Kid, Karate Kid, side that. Co-star of American Werewolf in London. He also had a hit song. Making It. It was a good disco song. Jello Biafra and one of the cast of Eddie and the Cruiser signed that. I'm out of breath. This is more kind of music related. I guess John Travolta, he did put out a record back in the day. That's him back in the day. That's him more recently with me. Boy, we had fun times hanging out. That was John Travolta got his autograph signed on the soundtrack there. It was hard. Like, do I get him to sign Grease? But I'm like, nah, Saturday Night Fever, man. That's more, I don't know. He's had a great career. Early career was killing it. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 soundtrack signed by two of the cast there. Batista and Michael Roy, I forgot his name. Christine soundtrack, sound by John Carpenter. And of course, every record collector loves this movie because it's about a record shop owner. Chicago area's own John Cusack signed that for me. And Some Kind of Wonderful signed by Leah Thompson, I think. Alright, some more signed soundtracks. I won't go through them all. They're kind of music related-ish. So this is my overflow. This is my music drum room. I'll go through this another time. This will be like the music drum room tour. And this is probably the coolest thing in there, maybe. Signed by Dave Mustaine, but I also got Grim Reaper thing signed. We'll get to that. Oh, this is a rare Rolling Stones poster. It's kind of cool. I got some Kiss stuff. We'll go through this later. But anyway, these are my 7-inches. Got the old Jesus Lizard and Nirvana one. Pulled some cool ones out. Early Screeching Weasel one. So these are all my like punk and indie 7-inches there. This is CD overflow. CDs that didn't make it onto the main rack, which is here. Main rack. Excuse me, Oz. Main rack of CDs. Let's pull that out. That's dog. These are CDs. So, pretty much A through Z, although I think I go A to S, because I've been buying lots more CDs now. So, CD overflow is also on the ground, and also in these containers. Too many damn CDs. But the way that record prices are going... Oh, Pup, you want to... Let's let people check out that Ozzy record. Ozzy Blacklight. Yeah, baby. That makes me cool. Alright, enough of the Blacklight shenanigans. Let's get back here. Turn on my professional lighting. I love the movie Heavy Metal. So these are like lobby card type things. The phone is blowing up. Henry Rollins signed this. He had it pre-signed at his little booth when I went to see him do a spoken word thing. So that's a poster for his 50th. He turned 50. Now he's older than that, obviously. This is some more autographs. So this, I met him, Howard Leese from Heart. There he is there. Met him in Las Vegas. Taylor Swift. I just got this. I mean, she is... This album's okay. I'm not a big Taylor Swift fan at all. But, I mean, you gotta admit, she's won so many awards, and she is a music icon. So she signed a bunch of CDs, and then stores had select ones, and I figured, might as well get it. She is a music icon. Y&T. Dave signed that. Singer. Awesome band. Highly underrated hard rock heavy metal band, Y&T. Judas Priest, I did not meet them. This was pre-signed. It was one of those website things where you pre-order it and you get it signed and all that. That's one of the times I saw Judas Priest there. Front row, that was fun. Got pics and everything. I love this. I love just the whole MTV era. Terry Nunn of Berlin, just a huge crush on her. So I got this VHS of early Berlin stuff. That's a picture of her back then. This is a picture of her more recently. She loves me. Aww. She loves me. Julian Hatfield signed CD. DJ Fontana. He played with Elvis. I don't know what era or what time, but that's what he was known. I got that at one of the most earliest music shows I ever went to, like as a kid, way back in the 80s. Buffalo Tom, one of my favorite bands, highly underrated. They just never broke out of the college indie scene, but oh man, they should be as big as like Pearl Jam easily. They're from Massachusetts. Signed. I've seen them live a few times, so I didn't get them. Mark Curry had a major label record contract for a little bit. Kind of like a acoustic guitar player with a good rock band behind him. Awesome. Highly underrated. This is proof that even though he signed to a major label, you still have a long road because they didn't know how to handle him. He should have been huge. Rise Against, Joe and the Boys signed that there. CJ Ramone, met him. And this video's a lot longer than I thought it would be. Heavy metal movie poster there. So, a lady I work with, her husband said you need more stuff in your room. Where's my finger? There it is. Quiet Riot promo plastic mask. Are you kidding me? I don't think there's a lot of those around. I am a happy camper doing that. Bang your head. Rick Allen, a little Funko Pop with one arm there. That's amazing. I don't like the tone of the electronic drums. But, I mean, just for him to play, that's just amazing. Alright, Henry Winkler, he did put out an 8-track. Heavy metal movie, action figures, more autographs, Alicia Silverstone, and the girl that originally played Buffy, the Vampire Slayer. Another promo card for heavy metal movie. Cheap Trick magnets I bought. I think I got them off eBay. They list all their records. Of course, they'll probably put out more. I'm going to keep playing till they're 100. Cool high voltage thing there. This is my electric box. So as you can see, every square inch is covered with something. I met the singer of Devo, Mother's Bar. Highly underappreciated band, I should say. And he's just a genius. I'm sorry, he's a genius, people. You whip it and you whip it good. Movie Harold and Maude. Of course, Bud Cort there. I just love that movie. That's so cool. Tour pass of Cheap Trick. A lot of stuff you just find on eBay or garage sales or whatever. Picture of Ace Frehley. No idea why that's there. I'm actually going to hopefully see Ace like in a month. WVVX was a heavy metal station here in Chicago. I used to play in a band called Oblivion. Those are our first 2 records. I framed them up like I won some award, but I never did. Oh, let's turn the black light off. Misfits patch on my speaker. So yeah, this is my system. I don't have great system or anything like that. It is the dreaded, some people, the music snobs go, ugh. So it's the audio ATLP60. I know it's not the best, not even close to the best. I will upgrade eventually. But I used to have, when I was a kid, I had one in a wooden console my parents had, and it would shock you. And you'd put there was an 8-track cassette, had a big turntable in it. And then for years I had like one of those cheap all-in-one kind of things. It was a cassette player, a record player, and an AM, FM, and it was horrible. And it, they say, oh, it ruined your records. I don't think I really ruined any of my records, but I did want to upgrade, so I upgraded to this. These speakers are okay. They get the job done. Down here in the basement. Found a few 8-tracks I find at flea market stuff, so I just buy. Ramones, Styx, Blues Brothers. There's my wife in a supermodel. You always want to see your wife with supermodels. Rolling Stone was a big music store here, so it is a lot of the used records you'll find in the Chicago area will have that sticker on it, because it's people have been selling and reselling and stuff in that store. What I'm currently listening to is Dan Vapid. You might know him from Screeching Weasel, but I'll tell you, his solo career is unbelievable. Just got this today, playing the hell out of it on my turntable, as you can see. I would say any fan of rock, like early Tom Petty, to punk rock, like Green Day, not like hardcore or whatever, but just poppy punk stuff. Any fan of any of that kind of stuff, if you've not heard his solo stuff, you get this right now. Dan Vapid in the Sheets. It is unbelievable. It is an amazing record. Good rock and roll, power pop, pop punk, rock and roll, whatever you want to call it. It's amazing. Wax Trax sticker. Wax Trax, of course, from Chicago. Alright, so my record shelf. Got the Rush scripted record thing. Got some more things. I got Titanic soundtrack signed by Billy Zane, I think is his name. I forget his name. Some more stuff there. I love Devo. So of course, I have a nice poster from when I saw them way back in 2009. AC/DC, for those about the rock advertisement. I used to play the hell out of that record. Came out when I was younger, and it was just what I played. Alright, we of course see this in the background of my video sometimes. Rush Fly By Night. It's bought it from their website, but obviously it's not an original from way back then. It's not an original from 1975, crying out loud, but it's a reprint and it's awesome from their website. Okay, this is my record collection. Let's go back here. These shelves, I don't know why people spend like crazy amounts on IKEA and all that kind of stuff. I got these shelves for 29 bucks each. They're tool shelves at Menards. And the only problem is, of course, they don't really have an end to it. But I just put cardboard, or I put old LPs that have no album in there, and that just supports the end, so it makes plenty of room for, and it holds so much weight. They're built to hold the weight. This is also stuff I've been playing. Man, I'm just a wreck. Oh, my Power Mad record, Jesus Jones. What else have I been playing? Wasp, El Dorado. Some people have nice, clean music rooms, and then there's people like me. Alright, so pretty much A through Z. Lots of records. I don't know, 2,000 records? I have no idea. I have it on the app. Oh, it's nice. I took that off the wall because I had to make room for more toy stuff. But this will just be leaning up against my records. I think another Australian poster. Led Zeppelin song made the same. And another Devo concert poster. I've seen them quite a bit in concert. So yeah, just lots of records. More punk type patches on the little speaker. I got a edifier, I guess. That's my speaker system. What do I have up top here? Oh yeah, more stuff. That's a sealed AC/DC Back in Black cassette tape that I've not opened yet whatsoever. It's one of my favorite pins, MTV. So yeah, I have tons of pins. Tons of pins. Anyway. Cheap Trick, signed CD. I love Dream Police. I got to meet the band. There I am with the band. I like to pretend that I'm their drummer. And we rock and roll all night, party every day. Bunch of pics. I've seen them tons of times. Always a great show. My favorite band. Signed Night Ranger by Brett Gillis. Saw them. He was hanging out. So I asked him if he could sign that. Some cans. Bon Jovi, Scorpions, Michael Jackson, Ray Charles, Britney Spears. Oh, Brit. Rush stuff. Rush, not signed. I would have loved to. Saw them, my favorite band, in the top 2 with Cheap Trick there. But never got to meet any of them. My wife got to meet Mr. Geddy Lee on bass. When he did his signing of his book, I was out of town, bought a ticket to meet him, and had to go out of town, so she stood in line for me. Got his autograph. God bless her soul. Peter Criss, met him, got him to sign that. He was at like a kind of a comic book autograph show thing years ago. Kiss, my friend Chuck hooked me up with this years ago. He stood in line at Rolling Stone Records, I believe, and got Vinnie Vincent, Gene Simmons, Paul Stanley, and Eric Carr's autograph on an album flat. I opened it up, found pictures of him, and put that in my kind of Kiss tribute corner. Got that foamed Kiss thing at the Kiss Pee-wee Golf thing in Las Vegas. Bought that at a show. Eric Singer's autograph. That's my Kiss lunchbox from when I was a kid, believe it or not. These are my Kiss dolls from when I was a kid. Love Gun. Finally bought that at a record show. I'm trying to get all 4 of the tapes, so all I need is Ace. But yeah, appreciate Kiss. The first band that was like, you know what? Let's mass market the hell out of this band. Well, I guess the Beatles did that at some point too. So 8-track. I'm getting sidetracked. So yeah. Devo figures, some bobbleheads. Just assorted stuff here. Signed record. Devo. Love these Pink Floyd things. I wish I would have bought all of them. Funko Pops. Just, fun stuff. Eric Singer, we already went to. Tommy Thayer. Got his autograph at the last Kiss shows. Didn't meet him. It's just one of those things they sell at the booth. Got these cool Kiss Alive action figures. Batman soundtrack signed by Robin. Anthrax signed by the whole band. Dee Snider, JJ French, and the guitar player guy's name. Al Jorgensen, met him. Signed that. Minus a Terrible Thing to Taste. That was a perfect record. Johnny Rotten, saw him with Pill not too long ago, a few years back, and at his merchandise booth he had pre-signed albums. He had a very interesting signature. John Lydon, Johnny Rotten, whatever you want to call him. This Rolling Stone. I used to have this way back in the day, and I had a dog that actually ate the cover. So, my wife, I think, found that for me on eBay. Original ad for MTV Music. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Singles promo for the movie Jawbreaker show thing when they play with Naked Ray Gun and Smoking Popes. Awesome band, awesome show, and we're coming to an end. Queen stuff. Al Jorgensen from Ministry. Puck. Queen Car. Some Funko Pops. Alice Cooper. Angus Young. Eddie Van Halen. Partridge Family Bus. All kinds of Funko Pops. Lemmy. Prince is back there. Morrissey. Joey Ramone. Elton John. Vince Neil. I've seen all those live besides Joey Ramone and Prince. But I did see Motorhead. Saw Morrissey, saw Elton John, and saw Crew. Me meeting Priscilla Presley. The people that I meet. Alright, so that's that. And some more stickers and stuff. Oh, there's when I met Peter Criss. Peter Criss on the drums. Wow. And some more pins. I like vintage pins and stuff like that. So yeah. This is a table I sit at. I mean, really when I'm playing the turntable and stuff, I'm always like working on something, or sometimes I'm playing video games over there, but I'm always like working on something. Like currently I have this project. I bought this shirt frame. And way back in '86, I believe, when I saw Iron Maiden here in Chicago, they had, of course, personalized shirts for some of the larger cities. So I'm going to put that in the frame there. This backside to it. Chicago mutants are all so scary. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed that. 5 hours later, that's my little music corner. My little piece of paradise, as they say. Thanks for watching.